Hey, hey, hey. Hey, ladies. You got a hot and sweaty Maggie tonight. I literally just came in from outside. So, hello. Happy Sunday. June 22nd already. Can you literally even believe that? My husband's like, this summer's almost gone. Football's going to be starting in a month and a half. It's craziness. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, ladies. I was listening to music outside all day today. Please tell me why, when I've been listening to music all day, why do I have Baby's First Christmas by Connie Francis stuck in my head when that was definitely not on the playlist? 100% not on the playlist. Hello, guys. Hey, hey, hey. All right, it's 8 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and click live here on the Velvet Noir Boutique app. So you guys can either watch on Facebook, but I'd rather you be over on the app because that's where all the good things are. Hello, Kristen. Hey, Owen. Hi, ladies. I hope you guys had a great day today. I was very, very busy today. The whole reason I asked Joe if I can move this live back an hour is I just started opening up the pool yesterday, which I really didn't get to do a whole lot with it yesterday because I had to fix the pump and everything. And so I was like vacuuming all the sludge to waste, and I was so close to being done, and I was like, man, if I just had another hour. You guys, I am quite grotesque right now. I just came inside about 20 minutes ago. I have like nasty sludge, swamp, algae water down my legs. I did wash my arms off with a washcloth, but I look okay. At least I think I do. Hello, Joe. Hey, Lacey. Hi, Anna. Happy Sunday, ladies. Hi, Lori and Patricia. Hey, 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 ladies. So, I just had to do a repeat outfit. I know you guys already saw this outfit earlier this week, and I know the shirt's not even available anymore, but I did not want to put clean clothes on this dirty bod. I didn't want to do that. Hello, Tanya. Hi, Kathy. I hope you guys had a good day today. I hope you had a good weekend. And I hope you guys actually saw some good weather. It was nice today. We hit 93, 94 today. Wasn't too bad outside, so it felt good. It was enjoyable. Hi, Kelly. My weekend has been good. So let's see. After the live video on Friday, I finished up what I had to do with my keto coaching business, went down, worked the concession stand with my husband and Juliana. What was yesterday? Saturday. I know I worked on the pool pump yesterday. I did something else yesterday. I don't even remember what I did yesterday, truthfully. And then today, it's literally just been, because we don't cover our pool in the wintertime, anything like that, just brushing and vacuuming to waste. But because we have like an above ground pool, but we don't have a deck around it, like my neck and my shoulders are so sore because I just have to stand on a little step stool that's really no bigger than this, because it's like 52 inches tall, so I can like get up and see what I'm doing. And it's like, I'm a hurting today. My body's not used to that yet. And during the summertime when I have to vacuum it, I do it like in the pool, like while I'm in there. Well, nonetheless, I'm glad to be off sludge duty. I'm ready for an awesome wig party. You guys, we have all colors. We have super short, sassy ones tonight, great restocks, new drops, sale wigs, a couple that are retiring. And then once all this shenanigans is over, I can't wait to take a shower. You turn 50 tomorrow and your daughter took you to a Riley Green Ella Langley concert. Well, that's awesome. Happy birthday. Tonight is wigs, Brenda. At least I'm cute while I'm hurting. I hope I at least got some sun while I was out there. Are you guys going to restock the Aladdin harem pants? I missed the other day and they went quick. Tanya, I am not sure, but I will link those up for you so you can at least add yourself to the wait list. Dina, thank you for sharing. And Darlene, thank you, Lenny. Hey, hey, hey. Hi, Marcia. You guys, I'm just so pumped to be here. Oh, Aladdin. I'm like, wait a minute. Now, in the Aladdin harem pants, Tanya, we do still have one pair of latte and one pair of slate. I don't know what size they are, but I'll link them all up so you can add yourself to the wait list for that. You guys, just being outside in that sun, it just feeds my soul. It feeds my soul. My husband, he was like, it is too hot to be outside. And I'm like, this feels fantastic. It feels amazing. Let's see. You got Essen. Oh, you scooped her up. You guys are going to scoop it up. You guys, huge restocks tonight. Huge restocks. The new drops, fire. And I mean, we are showing, like, restocking and showing some of my most favorite, cutest, sassy, like, short, like, collarbone length on me wigs. I'm so excited for you guys. That's probably why I'm so excited to show them to you, because they're like those ones that are like sassy, where it's like she requires a leather jacket and sunglasses. Anna, thank you for sharing. Terry, discount tonight is coupon code MAGGIELIVE. That is going to give you 15% off and 5% cash back if you're shopping under the app, or on the app under the shop button. Let me try that again. You're going to get 5% cash back if you're shopping the items under the shop button on the app. If you guys need me to link anything so that you can get that extra 5% cash back, let me know and I will get that linked up for you. Additionally, if you place an order while I'm live tonight, you know that always gets you entered into the drawing, and tonight somebody's going to win a free wig. So, who's going to be a wig winner? Wig winner, ladies. Making German potato salad for my oldest son's birthday tomorrow. He's turning 40. How can that be when you're so young? Mickey, I can imagine how you feel that way, because I was thinking the other day, I was like, number one, I thought my husband was 45. He's only 44. But number two, it's like, I'm the age that my mother was whenever I graduated high school. But how can that be? Because I feel like I'm 24. I just don't get it. Absolutely not. All right, guys, before we go ahead and get jumped into it, of course, I'll link up the stuff that I'm wearing. Let's go ahead and share the video out. So if you guys have not already, I know several of you guys have already done it. Swipe me up and out of the way. Head on over to Facebook. It is crucial once you get on Facebook that you pause for a minute, because you don't remember why you went over there. Once you've taken that little mental pause, you're going to search for the Velvet Noir Boutique Facebook page. You guys know it looks like this. Go ahead and scroll down till you see our live video. Hit the share and make sure your share is set to public. Joe is always sticking out credit and random people's accounts who share out our live videos on Facebook. Hi, Lynn. Hello, Michelle. You guys, Facebook is literally showing me comments tonight. Craziness. All right, share, share, share. Wait till you're almost 70 and feel 30. It almost doesn't feel fair. Well, I guess I should put it this way, like, physically, I maybe feel like 48 to 50. Being morbidly obese for over a decade did a lot of wear and tear on my body. Mentally, I'm just wondering, like, when do you actually feel like an adult and not like you're pretending to be one? Can you link the basic bag for size 1 extra? Yep, I sure can, Terry. I surely can. Do you have jean jacket that is darker denim, but like the style that you are wearing now? Marsha, I can look and see what we can find. Let me get this pulled up here. So, we're doing the basic bay. Wide strap tank. That's linked up, you guys. I was thinking about wearing that Zanana jumpsuit, that like tube jumpsuit we dropped the other day from the second warehouse, which I'm going to link that up for you guys too, because it's super cute, true to size, or you could size down one. But again, I didn't want to put my dirty funk in a clean article of clothing. Hi, Louise. Your knees sure take a few years away from your youthfulness appearance. Oh, I know, especially when you can't. Well, you know what? And especially when you can't remember which one's your bad knee. So then it's like, is it just both your knees, or is your mental capacity going too? All right, hold on. I was gonna link up that Zanana jumpsuit thing. It was so stinking cute. What is she? Double layered jumpsuit. You guys, check this out. If you missed my live video on Friday, you've got to grab this. She is like the most adorable thing. It is a true gaucho length. I don't have it up here to show you, but it's like a black tube top. It has a nice elastic over the top so it stays in place. Comes down into like these gaucho style pants that are like a true gaucho style. Not that it just looks like you have floods on, but it's supposed to be long. It is like this super soft t-shirt material, super stretchy, has pockets. Grab it, and I think it was only $42 before the coupon code. You have questions about that turquoise neck eye candy? Do ask. Hi, Vicky. All right, and then we were looking for a dark denim jacket. Let me head on over to the website, and I'm just going to search, like, denim jacket, and we're going to see what comes up. It is, Leanne, it got up to, like, 93 or 94 today. Marsha, I'm assuming you're wanting just like a plain one with no studs or rhinestones on it. We did drop our ghillie the other day. Now it's still kind of a light, like a medium denim. And what length are you wanting? Are you wanting one that's kind of like this length? Let me know, Marsha, and we'll start linking up some ideas. Hey, Regina. Hi, Lori. Hey, Susan. I hope I never feel like a grown-up, even though my age says that I'm old. Hi, Tanya. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so you want it with nothing on it, but you want it kind of this length. Oh my gosh, I need that song to get out of my head like yesterday. Pocketed button-up drop shoulder denim jacket. Ooh, I gotta put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Pocketed, button up, drop shoulder denim jacket. That might be an option. Like the one that I'm wearing, but not too distressed. We did not lose power today, although I did feel bad for the people who did lose power because obviously it was rather warm today. Marsha, the one that I just linked is the only one that I really see like that doesn't have any type of embellishments on it that would be a darker color, although it's honestly not that dark. But let me link up the ghillie that we dropped the other day. I know it's probably still not quite what you're looking for. It's 89 here, feels like 99 in Indiana at 8:10 p.m. I know it's still outside, or hot outside whenever I came in. The color of my nail polish, it is DND, that's the brand, and it is called Canadian Maple number 007. Anyhow, I told people on Facebook, but I don't think the app was up yet. Of course, I was listening to music when I was outside all day today. You know, my usual outside summertime playlist. So please tell me why I have Baby's First Christmas by Connie Francis stuck in my head, because that was not on the outside summertime pool playlist. Oh my goodness. Whenever it gets crazy hot and no clouds, you call it a Maggie kind of day. That is a Maggie kind of day. It's 44 there. Jill, where are you at? All right, Marsha, this is the ghillie. So we dropped this earlier this week. Now it is darker than the Trixie that I had on, but you can see that there are still some lighter washed areas to it. There's no distressing on the ghillie, so it is a medium wash, and then it has those lighter washed highlighted areas. No distressing. It is kind of just like an average length. I'm wearing my true size small in this. It has, I love this, number one, it has snap closures instead of buttons, because you know how I struggle with buttons. So snap closures on. Montana, couldn't do it. So snap closures, and it's nice that the snaps are actually embedded in this casing in the flap. Now you can see from where it was packaging that it's kind of rubbed right there, but you can't actually see the silver snap through that. These pockets are functional, and they do just have a little flap closure, no buttons or snaps on that. Pockets down here at the bottom. It is stretchy, so there's good stretch in this. And then it has this nice wide stitched cuff up here. Now, if you wanted to take a seam ripper and take the stitches out so that you can unroll it, you absolutely can do that. But I like the cuff on the ghillie because most denim jackets that we have just have a regular button cuff closure, and then you have to unbutton it and roll it up. And this does not have any buttons, so it's not adding any additional bulk, and then it again is stitched in place. So in this one, you obviously could stick true to size. You could size up one, You could size down one because of the stretch that's in it. But this is probably what I would say is our darkest denim jacket right now. That does not have like any type of distressing or pearl studs, rhinestones, embellishments on it. We still have it in size small, medium, and large. You like the snaps? I like the snaps too because you guys have seen me struggle with the buttons. It was 104 degrees today in Huntington with the humidity. I didn't even think to check the humidity. I was sweating so bad it probably wouldn't have even mattered. We've been spoiled with mild weather onto almost through June. You know what? We've had rain literally since April. This is like the first consecutive days that we've had sun with no rain. Oh my goodness, ladies. Alrighty, let's see. Let me start getting things linked up for you guys that I have on. I know the shirt's out of stock. I know the necklace is out of stock. I will still link it up for you anyhow. And then we're going to get into the wigs, ladies, because I got 12 wigs for you tonight. I like stretchy denim because it doesn't get too bulky. I like stretchy denim for certain things, and then for other things, I prefer structured. I'm like indifferent. Jackets, I really don't care. Jeans, I think it just depends on like the cut of the jean. For me at least. Did I do flowers outside this year? I have no room to plant new flowers. I have so many perennials, and then not only that, I have 3 flowers that are just annuals. Typically annuals, especially in this climate zone that we live in, that have come back this year. I have portulaca coming up, and it's literally scattered throughout all of my flower beds, so their little seeds must have blew everywhere. I have petunias that are coming back up and hanging planters from last year, and I literally have snapdragons growing through the cracks in my driveway. Must have been because we had such a mild winter. Sitting outside, deadheading, I know. Well, ladies, we can put mulch down together. I still have to do that, but I can't get any new flowers because there's quite literally no room. And then we're still working on tearing out all of our rose bushes because they all got infected with witch's broom. So, and you can't plant anything there like rose-wise for like 2 years. So I'll just have to have bald spots in my gorgeous flower beds. Hey, Nicole. All right, guys, I linked up the necklace. This is the Navajo Pearl Stone Pendant Necklace. Add yourself to the wait list. I hope they restock her. I already linked up this fedora that I'm wearing. This is the Fame Keep It Classy fedora. This is from our second warehouse in California. And then I also brought back up here the You Got It fedora that we dropped the other day because I'm loving the color of it. Why is it not? There it is. And it disappeared. Here comes the You Got It fedora. So both of these fedoras are shaped exactly the same. They're wide brim fedoras. They have a little bit more of that sturdy structure to it. The bands on them, on the Keep It Classy, it is a little black leather belt band with buckle. It is not removable. And then on the You Got It fedora, it is more of that ribbon style band. It is also not removable. Now I wanted to bring this up here to show you guys again just because the pictures in the color in the pictures for the You Got It fedora are not accurate. Don't pay attention to my hair. I literally had a baseball cap all day on with this wig, and I was so sweaty when I came in. I didn't want to put a fresh wig on yet, so don't pay attention to the wig underneath. So this is the You Got It that we dropped the other day. In the pictures, it looks more like a tan color. It is actually more of a true saddle brown color. I absolutely love the black and brown combination on this fedora, so make sure you're snagging that. Again, it's going to ship to you directly from California. And then let's see. We're going to link up my shirt, my Honky Tonk Angel shirt that's also out of stock. And you guys, we're going to have to leave. I'm going to have to turn the air conditioner on. I can try and pull you guys as far away from the window as possible, but with it still being in the 90s outside, it's way too hot. Hi, Leah. Isn't the color of this so good? I think even with the lighter color boots, I have the Balmoral boots on. This one's a keeper for sure. So, all right, and then my shirt is linked up, and let's see if we still have a size 7.5 left in these boots. We do. Alrighty, guys. Let me take one off. Oh, I'm so sore. I'm so sore, ladies. So we have one pair left of our Azalea Wang Ball Morale boots in size 7.5. You guys, I literally have come up with every excuse to put these on my feet since we have dropped them. They are a cream color boot, and they have more of a tan, like snake skin, or I don't know if that's crocodile. I'm not a reptilian. Texture, like accent piece on here that's on the back heel, comes around to the front. You have that same texture up here on the toe, and then it completely trims out the top of your boot. You have the silver and turquoise conch things going all the way around. Decorative studs coming down the backs and sides of the boot. You also have those decorative studs up here on the front. And then my favorite part, look at the buckles. Look at it, ladies. Check it out. Take it in. Aren't they gorgeous? So one pair of size 7.5 left in these. They're $139. You guys know that Azalea Wang shoes are definitely a good quality shoe. Tons of embellishment. Definitely worth the price, but don't forget you are going to get 15% off, and then you're also going to get 5% cash back if you're shopping on the app. I'm trying to decide if I want to take them off or keep them on. We'll put it on since I have socks on my feet. Oh, here we go. What colors of Farrah do you have left? Let's see here. First of all, let me turn on the air conditioner, because when it's 90, we just can't. I'll try to scoot you guys away. 9. Ladies, where are you going? Where are you going, ladies? Hold on. Stay right there. Samantha, coupon code MAGGIELIVE. Let me stick it down here in the comments for you. And then I am going to link up the wig that I'm wearing, but I'm not going to show it to you. You guys can refer to the video. I literally have a messy bun ponytail on because I was wearing it with a baseball cap. This is the one that we dropped last Sunday, which is Santa Monica in the color Caramel Silk. Santa Monica. Caramel Silk. We have one left. Santa Monica does have that full monofilament top so that you can part it anywhere that you want. She has, of course, lace front that extends down to the top of the ear tabs, adjusters in the back, heat friendly, and she is just gorgeous. I told you guys earlier this week, she reminds me of like Melania Trump hair. You like the boots, Leah? Aren't they so gorgeous? Do I have any Trenton to show by chance? I do not. That I do not. But all right, guys, let's jump into it. Don't forget, if you need me to link anything so that you can get that 5% cash back, just let me know. And since somebody asked about Farrah, I guess we will start with Farrah. Farrah is our new drop for this evening. I took some pictures in her. She kind of reminds me, like haircut-wise, of like the Rachel from Friends. She's super cute. So that sounds like a good place to start. That is what we're going to do. Actually, I've had a baseball cap on and then that fedora on all day today. Let's get into it. Oh my gosh, I love the color strawberry caramel. Like, how can you not? It's not too loud. Well, they were saying on Facebook the other day that like they couldn't even watch because it was so loud and they couldn't hear anything. So if you guys feel that way, be honest with me. I don't mind sweating it out. Did she pop up? She did. All right, ladies. Allow me to introduce you to our new girl, Farrah, in the color Strawberry Caramel. She is just a medium length wig. Lots of wears in her. Definitely reminds me of the Rachel, and I think you guys are going to feel the same exact way. She has a full monofilament top so that you can part her absolutely anywhere that you want. She has lace front. The lace extends down to the top of the ear tabs. All of our wigs have adjusters in the back so that you can customize the size to your head, and she is heat friendly. The color Strawberry Caramel, let me grab my brush. You guys, she is obviously a red without being too red. Her red tone, oh, thank you, Nina. Her red tone very much so throws off that, like, I'm a natural redhead kind of vibe. It doesn't have that, like, fire engine red or that like maybe like overly fashion color red. She's definitely very much so giving natural redhead vibes that has some darker red lowlights in there. There's also some brown lowlights in there, and then you can see these gorgeous highlights that run throughout her. Doesn't seem too loud. You can't hear anything? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad I don't gotta schwitz it out over here. Let's see where she's parked. So she seems to be parted here. We're probably gonna have to ditch the denim jacket. We can throw her on for certain wigs though, because you know there's gonna be certain wigs and I'm like, it needs a leather coat or it needs a jacket. Here, you know what? As a matter of fact, sorry, I just covered up my brush. Before I zhuzh her up, let me show her to you guys kind of sleeked out, because I have to remember not everybody likes big hair like I do. So kind of let me smooth her out for a little bit. So right now she currently has a left part in her, but you can part her wherever you want. You can see that she's a nice mid-length. I would say that she's probably about 14 inches in overall length. Heavily layered. Tons of layers in Farrah. Very, very lightweight and low density. And the color is just absolutely stunning. I need a Santa Monica in this color. All right, now I'm just gonna zhuzh her out slightly. I'm gonna keep the part on the left, and I'm just gonna build some volume in up at the top. To me, now you guys let me know, but to me, she feels like a modern Rachel haircut, like Rachel Green haircut, but of 2025. Aren't the layers so cute? She does have nice face framing pieces. Don't forget that if you don't like bangs swoop down on your forehead, all you have to do is take your hot comb and you can kind of direct that back up and off your face. I can't get over how low density she is. And with the layers that are in her, and ladies, pretty much any wig that kind of has this like natural blown out look, depending on how you brush the hair, you can brush it under and the hair is going to go under, or you can brush it out and the hair is going to go out. So you can kind of decide how you want that bottom to look on you. I kind of like a combination of both, just because I feel like that adds in a little bit more texture, a little bit more variety, instead of both all being completely rode under or completely flipped out. Isn't she cute? She looks like the former wig New York. I don't remember what New York looks like. I want Burbank and something like this. Oh my gosh, Anna, I would just be like, take all of my money. Take it all from me. She is cute, ladies. All right, so she does, again, have that gorgeous lace front. So if you wanted to style her around, play with her, you could pull her up off of your forehead. I also feel like you could do a really cute, kind of little demure, half up, half down kind of do, because she has these nice face framing pieces that are just going to fall down so perfectly, especially if you're somebody like me who has a very forward, natural hairline, like mine comes very forward. Being able to pull my wig up all comes down to having these pieces that kind of come down and disguise my hairline for me. Look how cute she is pulled up. This is very Winona Judd. I love it. She's so cute, guys. All right, and then if you want to part her other places, remember she is that full monofilament top, so you can always move that part over to the center or to the right, wherever you want her, and then do more of like a curtain style bang. But I think my favorite is just like this. Just like zhuzh her up with your hands. You don't even need any wig wax with her. The layers are giving her enough body that she kind of develops volume on her own. And then again, even if you have it parted in the center, just kind of pulling it up. You could pin it or just use one of those little rubber elastics. How stinking cute. Oh, I love the Judds. That was on one of my cool playlists today. Alrighty, so she's our Farrah and Strawberry Caramel is our brand new girl for this evening. She is $480 before the coupon code. You guys are going to get her for $408. And then, oh, I messed up. You're also going to get $20 back in-app credit. So don't forget whenever you're checking out to enter coupon code MAGGIELIVE so that you can get those savings. Also, do not forget that we have payment options. So if you do not want to pay that whole $408 today, you can divide that total into 4 installments. You'll owe, okay, let's add on tax, whatever. Say you owe $125 today. Every 4 weeks you'll have to make, or every 2 weeks, you'll have to make a $125 payment. And then after you've made 4 payments, she's paid off, lady. She's paid in full. This one, Kathy, is Farrah in the color Strawberry Caramel. Let me see if we have her available in any other colors. Sorry I'm standing so close to you guys. Since you said the air conditioner's not too loud, maybe I'll back you back up. We have Farrah in Vintage Steel. Vintage Steel is the other color that we have her available in. How do we clean these? So Tanya, hold on 1 second. Here comes Farrah in the color Vintage Steel. So when you need to clean these, you just have to use a wig shampoo on them. You always want to make sure that you're using products on your wigs that are specifically formulated for wigs, because it is not natural human hair. It is a synthetic heat-friendly fiber. Super easy. You can wash it in your kitchen sink, your bathroom sink. You kind of just put her in a little sink full of cold water. Some shampoos will have you like dilute the shampoo in the water, kind of like you would do dish soap. Other ones will tell you to put it like directly on the wig. I usually, no matter what brand, put my shampoo in the water, swish it around. I place my wig down in there. I kind of like make biscuits like cats do. Let it set for a couple minutes, flip it over to the side, make biscuits again, rinse it out, and hang it to dry. Oh, Tully, I hope the boots restock too, because I know there's a ton of you guys on the wait list. Absolutely a lot of you guys. But alrighty, so new girl for this evening, Farrah in the color Strawberry Caramel. Also available in Vintage Steel, $408 with the coupon code, and then $20 in app credit. Everybody needs these boots. I'm just saying. I was honest and I told you guys, I didn't think I needed them, especially because I predominantly wear like black and whatnot, and I have my Riggins booties. But then once I put them on my feet, I was like, I'll literally wear these with everything but a pair of sweatpants. You know? Super cute. How often do you wash wigs? So it really depends on if you're putting products in it, even if they are wig products. Like if you're putting like our dual conditioning spray in it a couple times a day, or you're putting wig wax in it. If you are, like I wear mine outside when I work in my flower beds, of course dirt's getting kicked up, so it kind of really depends on what you're doing when you have your wig on, and also how frequently you are wearing your wig. Some wigs I've had for a year and maybe I've never washed it. Some wigs I have, like my Santa Monica, I had to wash the other day because I wore that one when I washed the concession stand and it smelled like fryer. So I had to wash it whenever I came home, even though it's a new wig. Hi, Lynn. All good questions, ladies. Alrighty. Let me see which ones are retiring, because I know you guys have probably already bought those. Let's see. Alrighty. We're going to do our wigs that are retiring because they're very low in stock. I think you guys might have already grabbed her. Let me see if she's sitting in somebody's cart or if you guys already grabbed her. She's sitting in somebody's cart. Alright, so we're going to do Victoria in the color Iced Espresso. Victoria in Iced Espresso, there is only one left. She is sitting in somebody's cart right now. She is retiring, never to be seen again. Style and color. She's marked down on sale for $225, and then you'll still get the 15% off and the 5% cash back. Alright, so Victoria has a left part. She has a temple-to-temple lace front. Adjusters in the back so that you can customize the size, and she is also heat friendly. I personally love the color Iced Espresso because this is my natural hair color, except my natural hair color has red in it. My natural hair color is only like this on the ends now because mine is gray. Let me throw my jacket on really quick so you can see some contrast since this shirt is dark. So Tanya, we have wig grips, the velvet wig grips. I think the only color we have in stock right now is gray, but I will link them up for you. But you can also find them on Amazon. I think I have Victoria in Amethyst Blonde. She's about an 18-inch length overall, kind of almost that Huntington Beach or Covina wave pattern, where it's not a super detailed type of curl. It's a little bit more loosey-goosey, a little bit more boho, a little bit more mermaid. Right now she has a very heavy left part in her. I would probably move my part over just a little bit so that bang area isn't super heavy, but she is stinking cute and I absolutely love this color. So she is on sale for $225. Remember, there is only one. She's a retired color and style. So she's on clearance for $225. With code MAGGIELIVE, you guys will get her for around $190, and then you will also get that 10% cash back. You could do like little twists with bobby pins on both sides. Or, ladies, if you don't, for the price for $190, if you're like, well, I don't like that wig pattern, I like mine more curled, or I only like straight wigs, she is heat friendly. For $190, you can literally make her exactly whatever it is you're wanting her to be. I'm pretty sure she came in Amethyst Blonde at one point, because I think that that's the one that I have. I do have Adelaide and Ice Espresso. Again, this color is my natural hair color, except mine has about this much gray up at the top. Thank you, Nina. Is there a link to buy here, Christy? Let me get it pinned down below. So I'll pin my link down below. You can shop directly through this link, but the easiest way to shop is on the Velvet Noir Boutique mobile app. So you can just download that on your cell phone, iPad, whatever it is that you have, or tablet. Just search Velvet Noir Boutique, download the app. You can watch the live video directly on their mobile app, and you can shop directly from the live video, and it makes it so much easier. Plus, if you're shopping on the app, you earn extra cash back. But if you don't feel like downloading the app, or you don't have room to download the app, you can click on that link that I have pinned down below. Say you want this wig, go to that website, search the name Victoria. You're going to see the wig pop up. You can add her to your cart. You will still enter coupon code MAGGIELIVE over there. It makes my eyes pop. She's cute. If you guys don't get her, it'd be a crying shame, because then I just might have to. So add yourself to the wait list. I know it's currently showing that it is not in stock. Ladies, it is still sitting in somebody's cart right now. So add yourself to the wait list if you want to be able to get her. Remember, items only sit in carts for 15 minutes. If the person that added it to their cart does not pay within that 15 minutes, it's going to fall out of their cart and go to the next person on the wait list. Is it weird that if I'm wearing a wig and do something that makes me sweaty, I take the wig off and just wear my wig cap? No, Lacey, I walk around my house all the time like this. In the morning, like if I braided my hair downstairs and my wig that I want to wear is up here, say I'm like doing laundry or cleaning the kitchen, I just walk around like this. My family's used to it. She's so cute, isn't she? Alright, so she is the only one, retired, never coming back. Then I'm going to check on the other two that we have that are on sale because they are retired. Just since those are going to be our one-hit wonders. Let me look them up really quick. And at that one that I just took off, it's linked up at the top. That's Victoria in the color Iced Espresso. Now, the next two that are retiring are hand-tied wigs. This one's gone. S&N Sandy Linen's gone. Okay, let me go ahead and let me package her up and get her out of the way. But we do still have S&N available in caramel tort. good in it either. Mickey, wig grips will definitely help it stay on your head. And the reason that you probably feel like you don't look good in it is because you haven't worn it, right? Because it's not staying on your head. When you are getting into wigs or wearing wigs for the first time, you have to put it on your head, even if you think it looks weird and you have to wear it. It looks weird to us. It does not look weird to other people. The reason it looks weird to us is because we know that it's not our hair. But I've been wearing wigs for 5.5 years, and I've always told people this. If you say it's Saturday, you're not going anywhere. If you put that wig on your head in the morning and you wear that around your house all day, by the end of the day, you will literally be looking at yourself in every window, every mirror, anything that has a reflection, because you're like, oh my gosh, I just can't get enough of it. We just have to give ourselves enough time to get adjusted to seeing ourselves with different hair. You missed Essen. Essen and Sandy Linen sold, but we do have Essen available in the color Caramel Tort. So here's Essen in Caramel Tort. Again, this is retired color and style, I believe. She's retired. She's a hand-tied wig, already on clearance for $320, and then you're going to get that 15% off and 5% cash back. Number one, hand-tieds, you guys know, typically run around, what, $540? No, $649 for a hand-tied wig. She's on clearance for $320. So she has that full monofilament top. This is the whole hand-tied cap construction. Every hair on this wig was tied on with somebody's fingers. And this is a traditional hand-tied cap, so it does not have those features that our new lower price hand-tied cap constructions do. So super roomy, super breathable, super stretchy. All right. She has the full top, so you can part it anywhere that you want. Lace front. It comes clear down and around the silicone-covered ear tabs. Adjusters in the back, and she is heat-friendly. Christine says, listen to Maggie, just put it on. In no time, you will just become addicted. Maggie helped me so much when I was losing my hair 4 years ago. Thank you, Christine. I truly think it is. I mean, obviously, like, our significant others, our children will know that it's not our hair, but we're very, very hard on ourselves, and we think that it looks like a wig because we know that it's a wig. But if you were to Walmart, Kroger's, IGA, whatever, nobody in that store is going to know that you have a wig on. We're very critical of ourselves. We just have to allow time for our brains to adjust to seeing us looking different. You love the traditional hand tie cap. It's so expensive. Would I suggest a wig grip to stay up? Yes, 100%. 1,000,000%. I have worn wigs on roller coasters. My wig grip will keep it on. I've worn wigs in oceans. Now that it's summertime, let's also talk about this. You can wear wigs in oceans. You can wear wigs in swimming pools. Now, I would not wear my brand new $500 wig in the ocean or swimming pool. But if I have a wig that, you know, I've had for several months, or maybe I have one that it's like I never even gravitate towards it anymore, you 100% can completely submerge yourself in the ocean or in chlorinated pool water or hot tub water or whatever in that wig, okay? Remember, it is a synthetic fiber. What I would do is whenever you're done swimming or whatever you're doing for the day, rinse the wig out. You don't even have to shampoo it at that point. Rinse it out with cool water so you can get those chemicals rinsed off the fiber, hang her up to dry. You can wear her to the beach again the next day or in the pool again the next day. So since we're in like vacation season, I know a lot of people get very self-conscious, especially whenever they are full-time wig wearers. You know, you're going to the beach, you're going to the pool, this or that. You can wear your wigs in water, oceans, pools, hot tubs, whatnot. Just rinse it out whenever you're done, and don't wear your brand new wig. Where we all have, if you have several wigs, we all have those wigs that, you know, they've seen better days or you don't gravitate towards it anymore. Use that as your wig. Okay? Hi, Tracy. All right, so this is Essen in the color Caramel Torch. She's our hand-tied wig that is retiring, never coming back. We dropped Essen whenever we were in California last year, so literally a year ago, and now she is going away. This color is like I'm gonna scale it. Hold on. I know it's gonna be super dark. The computer's not helping. This color is like a strawberry blonde mixed also with a natural redhead. She is not rooted, but there's a ton of dimension in her because of the highlights and lowlights that it still gives you the illusion of some depth up there at the root. She is, of course, lace front, and I love how they've brought those highlights and lowlights clear into the front instead of just strictly having a money piece up there. You still have all that contrast and dimension going on with the highlights and lowlights. Truthfully, I'm just going to say it right now, I would probably do her with one of my little ponytails, or I would probably take my flat iron to her and add a couple like beach waves in the front. She is super cute, and you guys, the price is right. I'm assuming her natural price. Her original price was probably somewhere around $600. She's on clearance for $320 for a hand-tied wig. You guys are going to get her for $272, and then you'll also get that 5% cash back. So she is on the wait list, but she is not sold yet. She is sitting in somebody's cart. Add yourself to the wait list. Whoever added her to their cart might change their mind or might forget to pay for her. So there is only one. Utilize the wait list because this wig is never coming back, and you're getting a fully hand-tied wig for $272. She's gorgeous. Supremo. You know what, guys? I think I only have 2, maybe 3 long wigs tonight, and the rest of them are our short, like, spicy sisters, you know? Our short, spicy ones. That does kind of look like Jenny McCarthy. I agree. Did I tell you guys? Somebody's winning a free wig tonight, FYI. If you place an order while I'm live, it doesn't even just have to be a wig. It could literally be like, oh, I got this bracelet or this pair of earrings or this t-shirt or whatnot. You're entered into the drawing. Somebody's getting a free wig. And we'll know by the end of this video. Does SN come in other colors? Terry, let me check and see. Let me check and see, and let me crunch on her voice. We sold the one that we had in sandy linen. Nope. Essence in the color caramel tort is the last one. It is the only one in existence. And then she's gone. Alright, I'm taking my jacket off because this is one of my favorite styles of wigs. She is. I'm going to introduce her to you. But she is just one of those wigs that looks elevated. Like you took the time to fix your hair, but she is what I would deem like an I just need easy hair today kind of wig. I actually own this wig in 2 colors. We've got restocking tonight, Blair and Honeygram. We have not had Blair and Honeygram in stock since, I want to say, around Black Friday. You guys are going to love her. I own her in Honeygram. I also own her in Cocoa Vanilla Frock. Like I said, her style just gives off that, like, yes, I washed my hair. Yes, I blew dry my hair or gave myself a blowout. But she's still going to give you the ease of not having complicated hair on that you're searching for that day. Here we go. Add yourself to the wait list. There's 2 sitting in carts. All right, so Blair has a left part. She has lace front. The lace extends down to the top of the ear tabs. You have adjusters here in the back to customize the size, and she is heat friendly. And I have worn both of my Blairs, not only in the style that they come in, but I've also curled mine, and they look stunning curled as well. So once I put her on, you guys are going to see what I mean, that she has that styled look. Like you actually cared about going to work today, so you got up extra early to take a shower and fix your hair, but you really didn't. You know it's going to be a busy day at work. You know it's going to be a stressful day. You don't got the mental fortitude. You don't have the mental fortitude today to deal with beach waves or curtain bangs or this or that. This is your easy hair that still shows that you care about your appearance, right? She is perfect. I'm going to say she's probably 20 inches in overall length. She has nice layers to her. Good face framing pieces. You want them all. Oh my gosh. I know a lot of you guys have glare. I'll see if we have her available in any other colors, but I know she's been sold out for a while. She is so low density, like very, very low density. Nice layering throughout her. And Honey Graham is such an underrated color. Honey Graham is like, I told you guys, I think it's my new color. As far as blondes go. As far as blondes go. We're not talking about overall. We're just saying as far as blondes go. I always thought I was a Cocoa Vanilla Frost kind of girl, but Honey Graham just, I saw a piece of nuts. Honey Graham just has like so much dimensions and different tones going on that just really show up and show out. Look how pretty that is. Absolutely stunning. Did you do anything to, did I do anything to her? Charlie, no, these are all brand new wigs. Like, Chad literally just cut off. Just cut off. I own her. These aren't the ones that I own. The only time you'll see me showing you guys ones that I own on a restock is if there's an error and a wig was supposed to get sent to me and for some reason it didn't make it, and Joe will be like, oh, which are the ones you have? Do you want me to see if we can restock? And then I'll be like, hey guys, we're restocking this wig. Don't look at mine because it doesn't look anything like it does brand new. This is what she looks like straight out of the box. And I wish I could convey to you guys like how low density she is. She's as low density as a hand-tied wig. If there are some ladies who have super fine bio hair and you're wanting to wear something longer, you are going to feel very, very comfortable with her density. It is very realistic. Honey Graham Walnut Buttercream and Caramel Swirl. Yeah, there's just, I think it's because there's so much dimension in those colors. It just really comes through. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're still going to see me getting myself like Cocoa Vanilla Frog wigs. I'll never give that up. But there's just something about this Honey Graham that's over the top. So the two that were available are still sitting in carts. Add yourself to the wait list. Because if they don't pay within 15 minutes, it's going to fall out of their cart and start going through the wait list. Because she is $409 before the coupon code. You guys are, that doesn't seem right. I guess it is. You guys are going to get this brand new wig, freshly restocked wig, for $347 and some change. And you're also going to get over $17 back in app credit. You guys, my lower back hurts so bad from sitting on that stool. It's time to get rid of this. It's time to let them go. You've never had hair this long? I've never been a big, I mean, I've had hair this long, but I've never had like long hair in my life, like hair down to here. I've never had hair that long. Not at all. She's a good one. I agree. So add yourself to the wait list because you know if they're sitting in carts, it's not over yet. There's still a very, very good chance that you could be the one to get her tonight. So add yourself to the wait list for Blair and the color Honey Graham. Now I feel like I need to turn the air conditioner off. I'm getting a little chilly. Maybe those boots were keeping the heat in. No, I'm just teasing. My, from standing on that step stool for like literally over 8 hours today, my lower back is killing me. And my armpits are sore. I think I have her in Cocoa. At this point, you don't remember. I feel ya. It gets hard to keep track. It really does. All right, let's do, ooh, since we were just talking about Cocoa Vanilla Froth, let's do Cocoa Vanilla Froth. Let's do it. So we have restocking tonight, Mackenzie in the color Cocoa Vanilla Froth. So we just took Honey Graham off, which you guys, Honey Graham was that like super dimensional kind of a warmer blonde, not warm as in yellow or orange, but I mean honey is in her name, so obviously she's going to have a little bit warmer tones. This is Cocoa Vanilla Frost, so you guys can definitely see that there's more low lights in Honey Graham, but she is still very much so a blonde. Really wear my long ones, so that's the problem. Lacey, have them cut shorter. Get them cut into a different hairstyle, girl. What was that Bentley t-shirt you had on about a week ago? Bentley t-shirt. Like Bentley like my son? Bentley t-shirt. I'm thinking. Ladies on the app, can you think of a Bentley t-shirt? We'll figure it out, Karen. We will figure it out. All right, guys. You're going to love Mackenzie. Number one, look at Joe in this freaking wig. Absolutely stunning. So Mackenzie has a center part. She has lace front. The lace extends down to the top of the ear tabs, adjusters in the back, and heat friendly. Now Mackenzie is one of these styles where, here, let me put her on really quick one way, and then we'll do her another way, okay? So remember, she's fresh out of the package. Nothing done to her. Take it all in, okay? With shorter wigs, especially shorter wigs that have lots of layers, I like to grab it by the nape. If you don't know where the nape is at, the nape is the part that goes on the back of your neck where the adjusters are at. Grab it by the nape, shake the living daylights out of it. She's had a hairnet on. She's been in a box. She's been traveling across the country. Shake her out and wake her up. She's gonna thank you, okay? Never grab your wig by the lace, but by the nape you're okay, alrighty? Nothing coming up when you, yeah, I'm trying to think, Bentley shirt that I had on. Bentley. Karen, what did it look like? Was it a dress shirt? Was it a casual shirt? Was it a graphic tee? What color was it? Any and all of those things. You guys, look how shaking the daylights out of her elevated her look. Shaking her out showed you where those layers are at. It showed you where the texture is at. Now you could of course secure that all in place by adding a little wig wax if you wanted to, but if you had just put her on straight out of the box like I initially did, right? Straight out of the box, take the hairnet off, cut the tag off, you put her on her head. You might have put her on your head and been like, I hate this wig. I do not like this wig. I do not like how it looks on me. And you might go like this, but you're not going to get all the volume and texture that you would get if you would shake her out. Shaking her out just allows those wefts to move. It allows it to breathe, and it really shows you where all of that texture and layering is at. Now, do you have to keep it this big, wild, and crazy? You do if your name's Maggie. But no, you don't have to. Now that you see where her layer placements are at, where her pieciness is at, then you can start either combing through her or just using your fingers and placing those pieces where you want them to be. A leather jacket and aviator sunnies. I agree. I wonder where my Maya sunglasses are at from the other day. I wonder if they're in here. If not, I'll have to grab my Memphis. I think they're in here. They are. It's kind of like a shorter Seymour. Yep. So we're going to go over the details of her really quick. But you guys know that we get excited. It doesn't matter because literally almost all the other wigs that are restocking tonight are for sure going to be sunglass wigs. I will link up all of the Maya sunglasses so that you guys can add yourself to the wait list, but they are sold out right now. She's cute. She's stunning. She's adorable. She's a perfect length for summertime, not going to be too hot. Perfect length for wintertime because she's not going to rub on your coats and scarves and hoodies. Just perfect all the way around. Just don't pay attention to my feet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, here's the back. Now remember, I shook her out and I can't see the back. You know, normally if I was styling my hair, I would stand in front of a mirror, hold my other mirror, and I would piece it where I want it. She's just so fun. Now, you guys know that I do not like bangs. Her bangs are not offensive to me. They're not poking my eyeballs out. They're not tickling my forehead. They're not scratching my face. But ladies, she is a full lace front. So number one, if you wanted to take your hot comb, which I'll link up our hot comb and see if we have any left that you guys can grab, you can take your hot comb, direct those bangs up off your forehead. Too hot outside for even that, you can literally pin her back because she is a complete full lace front. Don't forget, she is a center part, okay? She is a center part, but I don't want that to deter you guys from grabbing her if you don't like center parts, because I have told you, Linda. No, I'm just saying Linda because it's a name I all see on here. I'm not speaking to anybody in particular. But I have told you, when you have a center part wig, you can manipulate that part because that whole front section is lace by the lace front, right? So if you don't like a center part, you can run it diagonal, part it on whatever side you want, left or right, and then run it diagonally back to the center. So it still looks like a side part from the front, right? But you don't have to commit to that full center part. Isn't she fun, ladies? And then, of course, you can do a full, her bangs are long enough that you can also do a full curtain bang with her. Okay, I look so sweaty right now. It's literally, you guys, this is my makeup that I put on at like 6:30 this morning and then worked outside all day in. Disgusting. I need to do this to a couple of my wigs that I bought that I wasn't a fan of after trying for the first time. Yeah. Now, I haven't done Fallon yet, Shauna. Now, I would not recommend shaking out a wig that's really any longer than this. Seymour's probably about as long as I would go, because if you shake out a super long one, you're just going to end up with a tangled mess. But you guys, isn't it crazy how her look completely changed from whenever I just put it on, the way that it comes, you know, I removed the hairnet, removed the tag, put it on, to this? It's completely different, and all you did was shake it. Yep, I'll link up those sunglasses. It is a very Debbie Harry look. Those sunglasses, the Maya sunglasses, they all sold out. They're all on the wait list, but I'll still link them up so you can add yourself to the wait list. So let's see, Mackenzie in the color Cocoa Vanilla Frost, which we didn't even talk about the color. She's obviously gorgeous, obviously stunning. She's also $409 before code MAGGIELIVE, so she's also going to come in right around $347, and then about a little over $17 back in app credit with my coupon code. Alrighty, here comes, let me see. Ooh, you guys, and we still have a couple in stock of her. Wait, maybe those weren't called Maya's. What are they called? Myra. Myra. I'm going to link up all of the options so you guys can add yourself to the wait list for those sunglasses. I'm hoping we can restock them because they were only $19 a pair. That's what I'm hoping. There we go. There we go, ladies. Alrighty. Any other questions about Mackenzie before we go on to the next one and turn the air conditioner back on because I can't make up my mind? Let me know. Or if you guys have any questions about short ones in general or any wig question. It was Seymour. What was Seymour? Pete was Seymour. And then Karen on Facebook. I'm still wondering if you have any extra details about the Bentley shirt you saw me wear about a week ago. Like whether it was a dress shirt, casual shirt, if it was a graphic shirt, or if you remember what color it was. That would definitely help us be able to figure out what it is so we can get you the name of it. Alrighty guys, next wig. Next wiggy, we have 6 left. That's so Oh, the one you need to retry. Retry it, for sure. Seymour's amazing. Seymour is one for sure that you can shape like that, and it's really going to just show you all of the pieciness. Seymour is also a center part. So if you don't like center parts, you can also shift that around, you know, to either the left or the right. Guys, I've got my French braids in so tight today. It's literally been pulling this, like, I don't know, like 3 strands of hair down here all day. It hurts. I don't know what I was doing this morning when I was braiding my hair. It must have been like Hercules fingers or something. Okay. Up next, we have the Dahlia. The Dahlia in the color White Chocolate Mocha. One White Chocolate Mocha. I always like to show you guys this color up close before I put it on, because she is the color that on camera, if I stand back here, looks like a very steely gray, when she is in fact an actual brown with a bazillion cool ashy tone highlights throughout her. Okay, so if I stand further back, she may look gray to you guys. She is not. You were seeing her very true to color. She is just a medium brown base with literally a billion ash blonde baby lace throughout her. So the Dahlia, not to be confused with the Onion. The Onion. She is a center part as well. Don't let the center part scare you, because you can part her diagonally left or right. So center part, she is lace front. The lace extends down to the top of the ear tabs. Adjusters here in the back so that you can customize the size, and she is heat friendly. For sure, if you would do it. Thank you. I'm sure that you didn't care for it because his hair was messed up, because he kept putting his hat on and taking it off because it was so hot in there. But I thought it was a cute, just little snapshot, you know? Now, the Dahlia's got long bangs on her. Girls, there are wigs that have curtain bangs that then you can choose to wear as full bangs, right? And trim them to length. And then certain wigs that do come with a full bang, that the bang is always going to seem really long on them, they leave them long intentionally so you can trim it to length. So, number one, she's a full bang girl. She's a full bang girl. You are going to trim those bangs to length, okay? I don't want this jacket to interfere with the length of her. She's got curls in her. She has layers, which is nice so that I'm gonna move those out of the way so I can see you. I like the layers in this so that the curls are kind of in the volume are evenly distributed and it's not sitting super heavy down here at the bottom. Good length going on as far as just like not too short, not too long. And she does have more of that styled kind of curl going on to her. I can't pull it back on my head because then nothing else will hit in the right spot and it just looks like a wig pulled back on my head. It just does. Now, if you don't like full bangs, you absolutely could do a curtain style bang with her. You may just have to use your hot comb or your flat iron to kind of manipulate them more back so you don't have to wear her with a full bang. I honestly think she's super cute with a curtain bang, but she is also that lace front. So if you want to completely swoop these bangs up and off of your forehead, you can do that, again, with your hot comb or your flat iron. You can completely swoop those up and out of the way because she has that amazing lace front. Don't pay attention to that. It's healing. Amazing lace front. But I think she's actually really cute with the full bang. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's because I can't actually see myself right now. I actually think she's cute with the full bang. And it is a more, thicker or more dense full bang. It's not just like a couple of wispies coming down. I mean, they're definitely not starting clear back at the crown of your head, but she is a true full bang on her, and I feel like these curls look gorgeous with the color White Chocolate Mocha. absolutely stunning, ladies. What was that? What was that? Something just hit my house really hard. I bet you my son's out there with my phone. Sorry, I had a heart attack. Oh, I didn't even get to tell you guys the drama yet of yesterday. Here, hold on. Let me figure out the price. She is $438 before the coupon code. You guys are gonna get her for $372.30 with code MAGGIELIVE. You're also gonna get 5% cash back, free shipping if you're in the US, and we have the payment options whenever you're checking out. Commercial to bangs I've had them since I was a kid. Or bang hair. Betsy, that's how my mother is. My mother's always had bangs as well. Thank you, Dina. There's certain colors that I can't pull off, but I'm usually pretty safe in anything that's rooted. If it's rooted, I'm okay. If it's not rooted, it is very, very questionable. You guys, if you just had like a little baby claw clip, just had a little baby claw clip. I've been digging half up, half down Jews lately because sometimes I just don't feel like finagling around a ponytail. Look how cute that would look too. Adorable. Cute little Vidalia. She's gorge. Okay, so let me tell you what happened yesterday. So I live in just like a residential neighborhood. Kind of think like the Brady Bunch street. That's about the same era as my street. Very, very similar, right? What was it about? Yesterday. Now I didn't see it, but it was 2 streets over, which is not that far at all. And I know we live in West Virginia. And I know that we do live in close proximity to woods, and there's always bears around, but we just don't see them. But it's like, man, it's hot outside. I don't need this bear trying to come and pull off in my pool in the backyard when I'm trying to get it clean. Not the adding machine. Hey, I like a good tactile calculator. I just can't help myself. I need the buttons. But yeah, so that was going on yesterday. And it's like, it started a little bit further away. But then throughout the day, there were sightings that it was getting like closer and closer to our house. And people were like, bring your garbage inside because it's probably looking for something to eat. I've had food garbage sitting outside the trash can in the hot sun rotting for a week because today's our garbage day. Like it goes out tonight. You think I'm going to bring that in my... I'll take my chances with the bear. I'm not bringing that in my house. No way. Disgusting. Tactile calculator, you've never heard of that? We had a pic posted locally of a bear by the post office about 5 blocks away. It's like, yeah, we know they're there. We know they come around. We usually don't see them. But it's like, that's a little close for comfort. And I was just more worried about it trying to get cool in the pool than anything else. But when they were like, oh, bring in all of your trash, and I'm like, you mean to tell me, like, last week's pot roast that has been sitting outside in the sun since last Monday night, you want me to bring it in my house? Yeah, I'll take my chances with the bear. I'll take my chances. We went to the grocery store parking lot this time of year, trying to find cool spots. Yep. See, my little sister lives in the middle of nowhere in New Hampshire, and she sent a picture one day just from like her office window. She was at work. You know, there's just a moose. You can't leave work because there's a moose in the parking lot blocking your little like Volkswagen bug. You know what I mean? So they see stuff like that there all the time. Like I said, I know they're here. I wasn't afraid of it. I was just more like, if I worked on that pool and that bear comes and slices it with its claws, I'm gonna sue it. I am taking that bear to court for damages and mental anguish. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. But alrighty, guys, hand-tied wig. Hand-tied wig restocking. She was one of your guys' favorites. This is the traditional hand-tied cap, so the one that is fully hand-tied, that has the silicone covered ear tabs all hand tied, clear down to the nape. Alrighty. This is Havana in the color Amber Blonde. She has that full monofilament top, so you can part her anywhere that you want. The lace front comes clear down and goes around the silicone covered ear tabs. Adjusters here in the back so you can customize the size, which our hand-tied ones are the roomiest cap in my opinion, so I usually have to, I gotta cinch mine in. I gotta suck it in a little bit. It would be a bear suit, that's right, for sure. Now you'll have a brand new bear rug if it touches her floor. Actually, I wouldn't even do the bear rug. I already fight dog hair in this house. The last thing I need to do is bring in bear hair too. I already had something in my eye for a couple days. What was it? A freaking cat hair. So it's like, but no, I was not bringing garbage in my house that probably got maggots all over it. And I was very worried about my pool getting sliced by a bear claw. I was also just a little timid when I walked outside last night at 12:30 at night to turn off my pool pump. You know, and I just want to be like, hey bear, are you here? Hey bear. Alrighty, so Havana, hand-tied parter anywhere that you want. She is in the color Amber Blonde. She is restocking tonight. You guys literally sold her out when we first dropped her. Let's get her hair situated. There's her house. Obviously, schools and most of their neighbors. We're going to open the dumpsters, and we all saw them waiting for us to bring down the trash, but it never bothered us. Well, then my husband's like, he's not gonna, they wouldn't be able to get into our trash cans. He's like, we've got a cinder block on top of them. I said, David, they literally pry open car doors. I'm not gonna pick up that cinder block with their two big bear paws. Toss it to the side, probably right on my brand new pool pump that I just fixed. Thinks that cinder block on the garbage cans can save all raccoons and bears from getting in there. The original hand-tied has your heart, but you appreciate the price of the new hand-tied. That's how I feel too, Telly. Alright guys, let's talk about Havana and Amber Blonde. She's cute. She seems like a little country concert kind of gal, doesn't she? Now I'm not willing to put my shoes back on for you guys, but her length, her color, her curl, she looks like she's fixing to go to a show. She's fixing to head out to some type of country concert. I don't know who, but she is cute, guys. Yeah, they open car door and they can literally, I was just like, David. I don't even think I said David. I think I was just like, are you kidding me? You know that face sometimes you make at your husband that's like Lainey Wilson, a Lainey Wilson concert, or Lainey Wilson the person, that's who the hair looks like. I don't know what Lainey Wilson looks like. Alright, I gotta stop playing with her. Let me turn around. Alright, she feels like she's 20 inches in overall length. She has long layers in her. She has a nice, soft wave pattern, but the wave is more intentional than, say, how I would describe Covina or Huntington Beach having a wave. That wave is kind of more haphazard, loose and carefree. This is beached wave with intention, right? This is styled because you're fixing to go somewhere. This is like, I want to make sure that whenever I walk to the bathroom, to the porta potty, that people notice me. And that's what Havana is saying. She is cute. Oh my gosh, guys. I almost got her. I almost got her. Number one, don't forget, she is parted in the center right now, but she is a full monofilament top. So if you don't like that part, you can definitely part her on the left or right, whichever works best for you. Now, you're probably going to have to use heat, like I showed you guys how to do last week, to really lock that part in. But you can do her on the left or right, and she's just this bright, beautiful blonde for summertime. She's not golden, she's not warm tone. I still find her to be a very more on the cool side blonde. There is dimension in her. She is rooted. She doesn't have as many lowlights as Cocoa Vanilla Frost, so she's definitely a brighter blonde than cocoa vanilla froth, but she is summertime ready. She's beach ready. She's concert ready. She's all the kind of readies that you can expect her to be. Dark roots, yes, you will be noticed. That's right, because everybody wants those dark roots nowadays. That's why it's called a shadow root. It helps save money. There we go. Alrighty, so she is the traditional hand type, but I did notice that her price is lower than what she normally is. So she would normally be $649. She's popped up there for you guys for $599. I don't know if that's a mistake, but for $50, we'll ask later for forgiveness, right? So she's $599. You're going to get the 15% off with code MAGGIELIVE. So you'll get her for $509. You're also going to get over $25 back in-app credit. Free shipping if you're in the United States. And ladies, take advantage of the payment options. What other colors does Havana come in? Let me see if we have any other ones in stock. We have one in the color Toffee Cream. We have 3 available in the color Chocolatey Clair. We have 2 available in Walnut Buttercream. And we have 3 available in the color Coffee and Cream. So we have a lot of different color options for Havana available for you guys. I've got those all linked up for you, and the price is all $599 on those, and then of course the 15% off, 5% cash back. Plus you might get entered into the drawing to win a free wig. There we go. You guys, we're down to 4 wigs. We only have 4 wigs left. I do actually have something this size, probably a pair. Who knows? Probably one of those scoundrelly bear hairs from outside flew in my eye today. Let's see, what are we going to do next? We're going to do a vintage brown one next. Actually, our next 2 wigs that I have, they're the same style, but I have 2 different colors in them, okay? Where do you go to order? So do you see that link I have down below that says velvetnoirboutique.com? You can click on that. That will take you to the Velvet Noir website, and then you can just look on the wigs tab, or you can search, like say you want to get Havana, you can type in the name Havana, it will come up. Or the easiest way to shop is on your phone, iPad, tablet, whatever it is that you're on. Download the Velvet Noir Boutique app. So it has all the items that are listed on our website, but you can also watch the live video on the Velvet Noir app, and you can shop the items that I'm showing or that I'm talking about directly from the live video. It makes it super easy. Plus you earn extra cash back if you're shopping on the app. You like Chalky Cream? I don't feel like I've tried that color on for a long time. I don't remember what it looks like. Alright, so our next 2 wigs, same style. I need a little bit more ice. Same style, different colors. Guys, I gotta turn my air conditioning off. People on Facebook said they can't hear anything that I'm saying. Turn it off. Alrighty, here we go. Facebook, let me know if you can hear me now. I turned my air conditioning off. I try not to run it as much as possible, but with it being over 90 degrees outside today, we don't have central air in our home, so it gets very hot in this room with the door shut with no air flow in here. I don't even have a ceiling fan. It fell on me one night whenever I was in bed. What color is closest to caramel silk and Havana colors? Walnut Buttercream. Walnut Buttercream is slightly lighter, but it gives the same vibe. That's what I would pick, Harriet. Alrighty, guys. We've got Harper in the color Vintage Brown. We also have her restocking in the color Cocoa Vanilla Froth. So I'm going to try on both colors for you guys just so you can see them, but style-wise, it's going to be exactly the same. So Harper has a center part. Don't forget, if you don't like center parts, you don't have to worry about that. You can still do it diagonally from the left or from the right to give you that look in the front that you like. So she has a center part. She has lace front that extends down to the top of the ear tabs, adjusters on the back, and heat friendly. And what the heck, let's just go ahead and shake her out. Let's just do the twist. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. It goes like this. All right, let me get her situated. I'm trying to decide. You can definitely do a full bang with her, but I'm trying to decide where. This actually looks like my mother's hair. Where I want to go style-wise first. She's cute. You love Harper too? Harper's one of those like sassy ones. That's if you're following ceiling fan, especially in the middle of the night. We don't have a ceiling fan in the bedroom, and I wish we did though. Yeah, we used to have a ceiling fan. Used to. But it definitely fell out of the ceiling. Which of course ceiling fan's like right over our bed. It didn't really scare me though, but I was probably conditioned because as a child on our hand-me-down bunk beds, I was top bunk. Fell through on my sister clear to the bottom, so it didn't really scare me when that fan fell on me, you know? She's similar to Mackenzie, but I feel like she has a little bit of a different shape to her. I don't know. What do you guys think? She obviously, like Mackenzie and like Seymour, has kind of that razor cut shag going on. Very, very low density. Just like Mackenzie, you do have the option, number one, if you wanted to wear it pulled back, you know you can do it that way. If you wanted to do a full bang, you know you could do it that way. I feel like she has more layers up here, like shorter layers, compared to Mackenzie. I think that's what it is. But you can do the full bang. If you don't like the full bang, girl, you can do a curtain bang. The world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. Plus, like I said, if you are not a fan of center parts, if you're like, I ride or die by a left part, you're just going to run a part diagonally. You might have to lock it in place with heat, but you can do a left part or a right part, like diagonally, so you don't have to live with a center part if you're not a center part kind of gal. More layers all over. Let's see. I fell out of bunk beds in college after a night out, dislocated your shoulder. Yeah, I want to say that was probably in like elementary school. No, I was probably in middle school. She's definitely longer than Fresno. Oh, thank you, Susan. I wouldn't survive without my ceiling fan, which is set on high 24/7. Now, we do have a ceiling fan in the living room. But the fan part of it's never worked. Just the light bulb. It's one of those landlord specials. So we had a functioning ceiling fan up here that fell out of the ceiling. And then the ceiling fan in the living room, the fans never function, but the light has. It is still attached to the ceiling. You just never know what you're going to get with me, ladies. As a matter of fact, the ceiling fan in the living room, that is the only light fixture that my husband has not replaced in this house. Why bother now? We've been here for 9 years, you know? You also had a top bunk following you. Also a mirror and a TV. Oh my goodness. Accident prone, yeah. I mean, we had no business sleeping on those bunk beds because, of course, that was back before, well, no. Back then, beds probably when you bought them new did come with slats that fit appropriately. Remember, these were hand-me-downs. We probably got them from the Salvation Army. So the slats were maybe 1/8 of an inch longer than what the actual hole was. And so one wrong move and all those wooden slats are just coming right out. So God bless my sister for being brave enough to sleep underneath me because I was not a small child. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you know? You're unlucky. Oh my gosh, guys. What are you guys thinking of Harper in the color Vintage Brown? Now, I know we tried on the color Iced Espresso earlier. That color was retired or retiring. Vintage Brown, out of all the browns that we have, is the lightest brown that we have, okay? Most of our browns start at a true medium brown and then go darker. Vintage Brown is the lightest brown that Velvet Noir carries. And it is not a brown that is just a singular tone. There are still highlights in here that are just a light brown color. So there's still dimension within it, and it is not a warm tone. A lot of times it's very hard to find a brown that is not a warm tone brown, that doesn't have red highlights in it or caramel highlights in it, syrup color highlights in it, all of those things. It is a true ashy tone brown. Still dimensional with highlights, but the highlights are toned a light brown. She is absolutely gorgeous. You guys, this wig, Harper, is only $359 before the coupon code. And if brown's not your thing, I also have her restocking in Cocoa Vanilla Frock. It's the Cocoa Vanilla for me, you know. She was your very first Velvet Noir wig color. It's a good one. She's just, it is so hard. And I like brown wigs, but in all the wigs I've ever owned, it is so hard to find a brown that is a cool tone brown, that is not a warm brown. So Vintage Brown definitely fits the bill on that. Does Harper come in any other color? So we are restocking Harper also in Cocoa Vanilla Froth. I'm linking her up right now. And then I will also look and see if we have any other colors in stock. Alrighty. So this is the same exact style, same. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold, please. Am I losing my mind? Okay, I'm not losing my mind. I'm not losing my mind. One of these wigs is mislabeled. I don't know which one. Wait just a minute. Hold on one second. Hold off on the purchasing. Maybe hold off on those till I figure out which one has been mislabeled. And then I'm live tomorrow at 1 p.m. So we'll keep those two out and show those two again. I'm glad I was on my A game tonight paying attention. Goodness gracious. I'm pretty sure that Harper has a left part, which makes me think that the Vintage Brown is not Harper. Harper definitely has a left part. Harper has a left part because look at the pictures I'm putting up. We have white chocolate mocha available. We have not Milky Way available, but I linked it anyhow. Cocoa Vanilla Froth. If you look at all of those pictures, there's a left part on Harper. Terry, it's available now, but one of the wigs, because remember, these wigs come in, it's labeled by one person, then somebody else picks my order, then something else gets a label stuck in it and stuff like that. So sometimes we have little snafus. If my memory serves me correctly, and based off of the pictures, it's a left part. Aren't they labeled with the name inside of them? No, they're not. But I'm going to wait for confirmation, and then we'll do these two tomorrow once I figure out which one was the mislabeled one. They've restocked, like, they're correct in the Wisconsin warehouse, but I don't know of the ones that were sent to me because I receive multiple wig parties worth of wigs at a time. So I don't want to sell you guys snake oil. Okay, I want to get that figured out for you. So, down to the last two wigs, you guys. When I was making my selection for myself for this wig party, this is what it came down to. These two right here. Now, don't tell me I made the wrong decision. Okay? Don't tell me I made the wrong decision. Should we do the one I didn't get first or the one I did get first? You let me know. Put it down in the comments. Should we do the one I kept or the one I didn't keep? And that's how we'll work out the last two wiggies. Says middle. I can't always trust the description though, because sometimes it gets copied and pasted for other wigs and it doesn't get updated. Like, it will say something like, say the wig's Harper, and it'll be like, New York is blah, 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 blah. You know, because we're all humans, and there's air. So we'll just get those, I'll get those sorted out with Joe, and then we'll reshow them tomorrow. Once we know what the dealio is. That's just what we'll do. You can always turn her a bit left or right for side parts. The one I didn't get, the one I did get. The one I did get, didn't. Okay, didn't's winning. Didn't. Oh gosh, guys, that sun just must have really pumped me up today. I feel like I got tons of energy. Hold on. This one's going to require my sunglasses, my denim jacket, and I didn't get her. I think I might have been having heat exhaustion at the time. It was Harper. What was the other rag? That's the whole thing, is the one that I'm showing you for Vintage Brown had a center part. The other one that I had for Cocoa Vanilla Froth had a left part. One is mislabeled. I just get the box tags, guys. So it's very easy for things to get shuffled around. Here we go. The one I didn't get. Scan again. Come on. What was the other wig you had in your hand with Harper? I don't know, because it's the one that one of them is mislabeled wrong. So I don't know which one it is. Joe will have to, what she will have to do is check inventory, and she'll have to see which one is missing. Okay? Alrighty, guys. We have Dublin in the color Cocoa Vanilla Froth. Now, I said when this restocked, I was going to get it, and then I think I had heat exhaustion today, and I chose something different. So I didn't get it, but because I didn't get it, that means that one is there for you guys to get, right? Alrighty, so here we go. Dublin. Left part, lace front, extended lace comes to the top of the ear tabs, adjusters here in the back, and she is heat friendly. Now remember, when I put this on my head, make sure you tell me how hideous I look. How ugly it makes me look. Looks like I should be a troll living under a bridge. Because this one is horrible on me. Good job, Maggie, on not getting her. You guys. She's got like the sassiness that Harper and Mackenzie have without the bangs. And like volume. So stinking cute. Look at the leg. Perfect for summertime. Absolutely stunning for summertime, ladies. This nice... Susie, you're supposed to lie to me. You guys are supposed to lie to me. She's got nice left part, but you can play around with it and move it around kind of wherever you want to. Okay? or you can keep it exaggerated. I like how it has those like kind of more razor-y textured type of layers in the back, but it's a little bit more smooth in the front. Not everybody likes to have those shorter pieces up by the front of their face. I mean, I didn't even shake this one out, guys. And look how nicely she's laying. You guys are going to sell her out. You should get her. She is cute. She is cute. She looks stunning with a leather jacket. She looks stunning with a jean jacket. She'll look stunning with a swimsuit. She looks stunning tucked behind your ear. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Look, you could even put on your blue light glasses. Dublin is a bestseller. We can never keep her in stock. I know, Joe, I told them, I was like, ladies, make sure you tell me how ugly and hideous I looked in it, because when we first dropped it, I was like, when this restocks, I'll get it. And then I always have FOMO, and I'm like, oh, did I make the right choice? Did I make a bad decision? So I told them, make sure you tell me how hideous I look in this. Look how stinking cute, girls. Can you believe it? Can you just believe it? I'll link up these blue light glasses. These are the Ambrosias. We had them in 3 colors. I think 2 are still available, but I'll link whatever we have regardless. I know, she texted me, Linda. I have to send her pictures after this live video. Right, isn't she cute? She's just one of those ones, too, where it's like, okay, check this out. Like, say you're getting in comfy mode for the night, right? You've got your turquoise jewelry off. You took off your cowboy boots. You have on your oversized t-shirt. Socks, not socks, optional, right? You're shuffling around your kitchen. It's clean. Nobody better come in there. Nobody better put a dirty dish in the sink. You've popped your contacts out. You put your specs on. Look how cute you still look in just like an oversized t-shirt lounging around your house in Dublin. You ain't got nowhere to go. You don't got nowhere to be. You want to sit on the couch. You want to crunch your ice. And I don't know what people watch. I hear people talking about Love Island. Not my thing. But you want to sit on your couch, crunch your ice, and watch Love Island and have nobody talk to you. And look how stinking cute you look while you're doing it. Golly. Golly, ladies. Oh my gosh. So Samantha, yes, you can still use Sezzle if something's waitlisted. Just when you get the email notification that it's been added to your cart, you'll just select that as your payment option. Betsy, I have on socks because I had these boots on. And to make it an easy off for my sweaty Pete's, I gotta wear socks. Laurie, those were the Myra sunglasses. Those are all linked under the shop button. If you need me to link them up, let me know. Alrighty, guys, so let me break my heart a little further. Dublin restock tonight. Color Cocoa Vanilla Froth, $399 before the coupon code. You're going to get her for $339 and then 5% cash back. And then you're going to use payment options when you're checking out. And you too could be looking to relax in the evening with your blue light blockers or your regular reading glasses, whatever. I need glasses to see. Looking just cute as cute can be with your Dublin on and Cocoa Vanilla Froth. Oh my gosh. What color? I had the matte black and the chrome black. I've had both of those on this evening. Because there's 2 left. 2. Grab her. Grab her. I mean, she's lace front. You can pull her up. You can pull her back. Braid or hang a lifesaver off of her. Whatever you want to do. But she is just... Again, tell me how bad it looks on me, please. I'm going to link up those blue light blockers for you guys. And I just saw the back of her. She's even more stunning. All right. Oh, no. We still have all 3 colors left. So in the blue light blockers, guys, which mine are super dirty, when I use my e-files to change my nails, I use these to block the dust from my eyes. So mine are super, super dirty. We still have these available in black, clear, and then the ones that I have on are the tortoise. Terry, I'll see what we have in stock in Dublin. She's having a Tom Cruise in Risky Business. I know, I love her. Wear her a lot. She's just so cute. She's like effortlessly adorable. Emery and white chocolate mocha. Yep. There you go. I'll link up all of our Emerys, guys. Emery is retired, and we have discounted all of our Emerys that we still have left in stock. So I'm going to get those linked up under the shop button for you guys. You can still use my coupon code on top of the sale price. And then I will look up and see if we have any other Dublins in stock. We have her in white chocolate. We have one in white chocolate mocha. We have one in silver smoke. And we have two available in chocolate frosting. So, cocoa vanilla frost, white chocolate mocha, silver smoke, and chocolate frosting. I've got to take her off. I just can't keep torturing myself like this. You know a wig is good when she even looks good in jams. Okay? That's when you know you've got a winner. I still picked a winner, but she's just got that sass. You know? She's sassy and classy. All right, guys, the last wig. It's the last wig. Denise, Maggie Live's going to give you 15% off, 5% cash back. 15 and 5. Watch, there was no news of the bear today, of the black bear today, and I'll go out there to turn off my pump. I don't have my pool pump set on the timer yet because it has to be backwashed frequently since I just started cleaning it up. And watch me meet that bear in my backyard tonight. If I meet that bear in my backyard tonight, I'll also be meeting the Lord. I'm just saying. If I meet the bear, I'm also meeting Jesus. Write it down. I'm calling it right now. Thank you, Susie. Oh, I'm sure you're going to look great in your wig, too. Seeing Joe in that chocolate and frosting, you may need one. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with Dublin. All right, ladies. Our last wig for the evening is also the wig that I got, and it is also a brand new wig for Velvet Noir Boutique. I wish I still had my outfit on that I started with, but I've trashed the boots, I trashed the necklace, took the jacket off, but here we are. Here we are, ladies. New to our lineup is our girl, Fallon. You know her, you love her. In the color Honeygram. You know that I've been dying over the color Honeygram. I've made claims that I might even like it more than Cocoa Vanilla Frost. You guys, look at the dimension in her. There's brown pieces. There's more golden or honey colored pieces. You still have that bright blonde. Rooted, but not too rooted. She's everything. I did Samantha. She is absolutely everything. So, Fallon has a center part. She is lace front. The lace extends down to the top of the ear tabs. And we've got those adjusters in the back so that we can customize the size, and she is heat friendly. Now, Fallon, I own Fallon in Cocoa Vanilla Frost, chocolate frosting, and now Honeygram. And here's what I like about Fallon. Fallon just has that girl next door kind of hair look to her. I always describe her to you guys as somebody like that girl who can just let her hair air dry and it looks good. That's what Fallon reminds me of. Now, when I put product in her, like if I put wig wax in her, I can zhuzh her up and get some more volume. But the actual base of her is that girl next door look that Jesus just gave the good hair to. She doesn't have to sweat under a blow dryer for 45 minutes and then also have to style it with a heat tool to make it look semi-decent for 20 minutes and then it falls flat. God gave her the good hair. We all have our own cross to bear, I guess. Look at her. It just has that air-dried look, but not air-dried how my hair looks at air-dried, haphazardly, like air-dried, and it looks nice. She's a longer curtain bang, good layers in her, and like I said, when I use wig wax in my Fallons that I have, I can build up volume up here up at the top, which is exactly where I like it. She's one of those styles that's very understated, but still very, very trendy at the same time. Oh, thank you, Megan. She is cute, guys. The color, of course, is amazing, right? And I know not everybody's a fan of the center part, but remember, ladies, when it's a center part, just run it at a diagonal. So you can do it a lefty or a righty. Ran a diagonal. So boom, if you want a left part, do a left part on her. Want a right part, do a diagonal right part on her. But she's just, I don't know. I tell you guys this all the time. Like sometimes I love my Burbanks and all of like my bougie looking kind of wigs. Some days I just want to have like normal girl hair. And that's what Fallon does for me. She still looks nice. She still looks put together. But there's nothing about her that is over the top. And if you're somebody like me who's kind of an over the top person anyhow, like the tattoos and the piercings and this and that and stuff like that, like sometimes it feels very nice to just have hair that's a little bit more understated, you know? And she's incredibly low density. Super, super lightweight. I want to say of the wigs I own, I think Fallon is probably the lowest density wig that I own. I'm going to try her on with this brown fedora. Her and Somerset are your go-to. She's just so easy to wear, isn't she, Denise? Super cute. So chic, ladies. You know what? When Dublin restocks again in the color Cocoa Vanilla Froth, I will get her. David needs to take you out to eat crab legs with this hair. Ugh. Crab legs I don't think I would like them. The only seafood I like is fish from Long John Silver's, and even then it better be beer battered and deep fried. Or maybe a fish stick. You know, the kind that come in a yellow bag. I can't have any of that highfalutin fancy seafood. I live in weird in West Virginia. Oh my gosh, guys. All right, Fallon in the color Honeygram, and I will see if we have any other colors in stock, and I'll get those linked up for you guys. She is $409 before the coupon code. You're going to get her for $347 and some change. Plus, you will also get that 5% cash back, so you're going to get a little over $17 in cash back, which will be perfect for the new drops that I'm going to have for you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, there's always an opportunity for that cash back, you know? If I was going to go and eat crab legs, I would definitely not wear a wig. I would just be afraid that pieces of something, when you break, would get in your hair or something. I would put my hair up in. I don't know. I sand down things with an orbital sander wearing a wig. My wigs can tolerate anything. You're just like me with seafood? Yeah. If I'm going to eat seafood, it better be from Long John Silver's beer batter deep fried and have a side of hush puppies with it. Maybe a little bit of their coleslaw. I'll fight on this. KFC, Long John Silver's, two of the best coleslaws out there that you can get from an establishment. Just saying. I know my coleslaw. All right, ladies, that is all of the wigs for the evening. We went through 12 wigs tonight. You guys, if you're watching this on the replay, check and see what's still available. We had 3 styles that were retiring. We had $649 hand-tied wigs marked down to $270 with the coupon code. So make sure if you're on the replay that you go through, that you double check that. See if there's anything that is still available for you, alrighty? Do you guys need me to link anything else up? Do you need more time to check out? Or are we ready to see who is going to get the free wig tonight? I gotta take these socks off. I've had them on for 2 hours. That's 2 hours too long. KFC is good. I mean, and I'm talking like even sit-down restaurants, and those two establishments still have the best coleslaw. I'm just saying. Can't prove me wrong. I like a little bit of a sweeter slaw, you know? Not too sweet. And you gotta put pepper on it. Lots of pepper. Oh, thank you, Denise. Alrighty, I don't see anybody saying that they need more time to check out. So, we will get in here. I also don't like my coleslaw too mayonnaise forward, but that may just be me. I'm not a big mayo fan in general. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, Maggie, just pick the wig winner. Nobody cares about your mayonnaise coleslaw preferences. Thank you, Linda. All right, today is Sunday, June 22nd. It is 9:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are seeing who is getting the free wig. So in order to get entered into this drawing, ladies, all you guys had to do was place an order while I was live tonight using coupon code MAGGIELIVE. And that's how you do it. Our wig winner for this evening, Sunday, June 22nd, is Michael Walsh. Order number 114346. So that is our lucky winner for this evening. You will get a free wig sent out to you from Velvet Noir Boutique. It'll be a little surprise in the mail. No, it's a surprise, Shelly. It is a surprise. So you can look for that free wig to come to you in the mail. As far as what's up and coming, you guys, I will be live with all new in Wisconsin warehouse drops tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure if you got cash back this evening, you can come and spend it with me tomorrow, or just come and hang out and chat and have a good time. I will see you guys then. Stay cool. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Avoid the bears. Alrighty? I love you guys. Bye.